It's time now for Pet Talk. I'm joined with Jen Clabundi. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Today, I think we're talking about rabies. So, first question, what exactly is rabies?
Rabies is a virus, and it's something that is spread from pet to pet. We can get it as well. It's spread through secretions from an animal to us. So most commonly through bite wounds, but it could also be urine, it could be eye discharge, mouth discharge, anything like that. So bite wounds are primarily the way that you would get it.
Okay, but then who exactly is spreading it?
Up here in northern Michigan, we are seeing it primarily from skunks, bats, fox, coyotes, that sort of thing. Now, that depends on where you are in the country, because if you're down south, it's other animals that are primarily the vectors. On the west coast, they have different ones. But up here, bats are the main one. Most bats around here are positive for rabies, and you have to be really careful. My husband actually found a dead bat in our garage in 2010, and I had that tested, and it was positive for rabies. So it's definitely here. It's been here. There is a simple vaccine, and your pet will be protected.
Okay, so what does rabies actually cause?
Rabies can cause a whole spectrum of things. Most people think of Cujo or Old Yeller, where the dog becomes very, very aggressive and vicious. But actually, they can come to a paralytic stage as well, where they become very lethargic. They lay around. They're hydrophobic because they cannot control their swallowing, so they will drool a lot. They'll have water aversion. But it can go from it can be anything, basically, seizures and then death.
Wow, so a lot of symptoms, a lot of things to look for.
Right. Very easy to prevent. One vaccine, and they're prevented for between 1 to 3 years.
And now you have an event that is regarding those vaccines.
Exactly, yeah. This week at Northwood Animal Hospital, we are having a rabies clinic, and it's a discounted rabies clinic. It's also a microchip clinic as well. You can get your pet, dog or cat, vaccinated against rabies for $15, and that's a 1-year vaccine. Doesn't matter if they've ever been to a vet before or not. We'll go ahead and vaccinate them. And then microchipping we'll talk about in the next segment, and those are $20. Now, the great thing about this clinic is that every single penny that we raise is going towards my charity and swing shift, which is No Unwanted Pets. So AC Paw and Hands, it's all staying local with animals, and we're donating 100% back to that.
Very cool. So definitely something to check out, this event. Jen will be back in just a couple minutes, and we will talk more about the microchipping. But thanks so much for coming in right now.
Thank you.
We're going to send it over. It's time again for Pet Talk. So, of course, Jen Clabundi is in the studio with me today. Welcome. We are talking about microchipping. So, first of all, how often are pets being lost? I mean, what are we talking about here?
Millions of pets are lost every single year. I mean, this is something we really see almost every single week. Animals are brought to us. They've run away, can't get back home. 1 in 3 pets over their lifetime are going to get lost at some point, Jamie. So their numbers are staggering.
Wow, that is huge.
They are. And microchipping is a wonderful thing. All pets should be microchipped. Dogs and cats, doesn't matter, inside, outside. I have a friend who has a strictly indoor cat, and guess what? He got away one day. So strictly indoors doesn't mean anything. All pets should be microchipped. And this is not only permanent identification, which makes it easier for your pet to get back home, but this can serve as for a legal purpose. So if someone, say, takes your animal and claims them as their own, this is permanent proof that that pet belongs to you. So it has many functions, and if you get it done this weekend, it's extremely inexpensive.
Okay, but may not be expensive, but what about, does it hurt your animal?
Right. A lot of people worry that it's going to hurt. They think it's this big GPS-like device that we're putting into your pet. It's not GPS related at all. You can't track your animal. It's actually the size of a grain of rice. It's tiny.
Oh, that's small.
Very, very small. Most pets don't even feel it going in. And we insert it up in the scruff between the shoulder blades, just right under the skin like we do a vaccine. It doesn't hurt any more than a vaccine. And it's something that is very, very simple to do and will serve your pet well over their lifetime.
So not a very in-depth surgery.
No, it's no surgery at all. Literally a poke, just a little poke.
Okay.
And it's done, and they're done forever. And a lot of these companies, they will have an additional charge. So you're charged by your veterinarian for the insertion in the microchip. Sometimes they can be, you can be charged over the course of the lifetime. But the ones that we use and the ones that we're giving away this weekend at the microchip clinic, There is no further fee. It is $20. Your pet's microchipped forever, and it's a done deal.
Okay, so tell me again about this event that you have going on this weekend.
Right. Well, at Northwood Animal Hospital, we are holding a rabies and microchip clinic this Saturday from 1 to 3. It's extremely low cost, over 70% off of what the prices normally are. Every penny that we make is going to be donated back to a local charity, the AC Paw and Hands. They've come together for Swing Shift in the Stars this year. They're my charity, and every penny is going back to them to support dogs and cats in this area. We would appreciate a phone call at Northwood Animal Hospital to make a reservation. Does not have to be done, though. You're more than welcome to just stop in, but it is from 1 to 3. Huge savings in rabies and microchip. So it's going to be a great event. We hope to have the doors falling off of our hospital with people coming in.
And the phones ringing for people
Yes.
making their reservations.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you. I hope all of you guys will check that out if you have your pets. Remember, cats and dogs, all
Yes.
pets. Thanks so
Yes.
much for coming in,
Thank
Jen.
you.
And
Thank you.